Formidable resumes in the Quizette on Saturday. How's she going into the first up run?
Yeah, no, she's in pretty good order. She's been in work a little while, but she, whatever she does, she will improve. She's sort of still a little bit behind the 8 ball, but it depends on this heavy track, and there's a few fitter horses in the race.
What sort of spring targets have you got for her at the moment?
Oh, look, she had a hard prep last time, so it's whether she comes back up and she's got to improve, against those sharper fillies. So we'll just sort of take it race by race, really, and hopefully she sort of comes back to where she was last time in.
Has she showed you in her work or any capability to handle a really heavy track?
Oh, look, not really. She trialled it the other day on a heavy track, but she sort of never let her head go. So, she's in unknown territory, but she's a nice filly, and we're happy where she's at.
Do you think she'll be able to get out to some sort of trip?
Oh, look, she goes hard on herself, so it depends. Hopefully, with a bit more racing, she learns to sort of drop a bit. So, that's going to be the test for her this time. She generally just goes a little bit hard. So, hopefully, with a bit more racing, she can sort of learn to relax.
Booklet resumes in the Cockerham Stakes on Saturday. How's she going into the first up run?
Oh, look, she's a grand mare, and her first up runs are always one of her best. So she's drawn out wide, which probably won't worry her too much because she does get back, and if the speed's on, she'll be hitting line pretty hard.
What are any concerns for her, the heavy track for her?
Oh, look, always when they're first up and you run against fitter horses and things like that. But as one of her preparation runs, her first one's nearly one of her best.
What sort of goals have you got for her this preparation?
We sort of kept her to sprints last spring, so we might just try and stretch her out and see how far we can get with her. She's got really good ability, and the Caulfield Cups and things like that, not out of her range, but she's sort of got to keep going on the improve. But we generally try and stretch her out this time in.
What about some of the horses coming through, like Crystal Webb's a nice young horse? How's he going into the spring?
Yeah, look, we've kept him back a little bit. He had a really nice break, and he's just been back in the stable a couple of weeks now. So you'll probably see him later in the spring, and do target the late Caulfield and Flemington Carnival for him.
And good honest horse Utah Saints, is he back in work?
He's in the same boat. We've last spring we sort of by the Flemington Carnival he had 7 runs, so we purposely sort of kept him back a bit, and he's the same. He'll run late in the Caulfield October, and then into Flemington, and then probably into Sandown. So we purposely sort of kept him back for that reason.